welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we're reacting to 1989 Taylor's version, which is actually insane because I feel like this is the album I'm most nervous for. It's the album I feel like I've been waiting for, that and Reputation. I feel like with all the other albums I've just trusted that she'll nail it, and I feel like with 1989 there's a lot more pressure happening because I feel like that was the album that kind of made her who she is, which is really strange to like actually say out loud because if you think about it, Fearless and Speak Now was so incredibly successful, and then Red following after that. But I do feel like 1989 is when she became like the most like mainstream in the charts. People really started to like say her name and say it often again, which sounds ridiculous because I Knew You Were Trouble on Red was played literally everywhere. 1989 just feels like such a core memory in my life. In the era of Video Star, it makes me so nostalgic and it reminds me of that like teenage girlhood. So I feel the most nervous with this album because of that, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure, but I also know she's gonna smash it because she is so excited about re-releasing this one, and I feel like she also knows how special this album is. Before I start, I just want to show you guys this top. I got it from Camden Market. If you're interested, it's Taylor Swift merch. It says the Eras Tour Reputation. It has like Reputation albums all over it, but you can tell it's from Camden Market because there are a couple random lover songs here. So you've got like Death by a Thousand Cuts, The Archer. I don't really know why. It's really cute and it's a crop top. Let's begin with Welcome to New York. Oh, I actually love this song so much, by the way. I'm already so excited. There's just something about this intro. It just... Her vocals are just so clear. It sounds so similar. This makes me emotional already. I feel like nostalgic as if I haven't just listened to it yesterday. Vocals. Oh wow. Absolutely smashed it. Fully encapsulated 1989 production, vocals. Like I feel like I say the same thing with every album, but it's just very true. Like her vocals are just so much clearer, obviously production quality, and also just the fact that vocally she is so much stronger now, especially 1989. Like that era itself makes me sad in that sense of that was when she was also the most critiqued, especially vocally, which is insane. But nonetheless, I feel like people are really starting to appreciate her vocals as well as her writing, which makes me so happy. It does feel like, oh, that's so late, but to be fair, you can tell she's made a lot of vocal progress, so I do understand why people are recognizing it more now. But yeah, very clear vocals, kept it just as fun and just as like, this is the beginning of the 1989 album. Blank Space. I'm so nervous because I feel like I'm listening to these songs for the first time, but Blank Space, again, another cool song. I feel like it was built into my history of who I was, especially because I was literally being slut shamed in high school. Like, can you imagine? So I loved the whole twist she had with this whole song of being like, you know what, I'm gonna play into this character you've given me, and I played into it too. I was there on my Video Star. Why am I so nervous? I feel like my heart is like... That sounds so similar. You can tell the difference there in play. I feel like with all of these songs, I can really hear like the instrumentals like so clear. Like I don't know if I'm just naturally focusing on them more because she's re-releasing stuff. I'm obviously like really analysing it, so I don't know if I'm just listening harder, but I definitely feel like the production is so much better and so much clearer. Now I need to go back. That was so different, but like in the best way. The sassiness. I feel like the moments where she like sings, and I write your name, like she sounds so different, but like I love it. It feels so much sassier. Like how? Like honestly, how does she make it sound sassier considering it was already a big like F you to like the world? I'm so addicted to this, man. Oh my god. You can hear the difference like this time. Like I feel like this part, like drunk, you can hear like a... I am obsessed. Guys, I feel like I'm not breathing. Oh my gosh. Love if it's... Oh my gosh. Style. For me as a person, I am very much like lyricist heavy. I don't really care about the sound as much as I care about the lyrics. And that's why it's really strange that I think Style is one of my favourite Taylor Swift songs ever. I still haven't ranked my songs because I just find it way too stressful. There's something about Style, I think it really is the nostalgia. Like, a lot of songs mean the most to me based on like where and when I listen to them. I listen to Style like walking back from the bus stop almost like every single day, and just feeling that sassiness like a teenage girl, romanticizing like your high school relationship and just going round and round in your head. It makes me feel sassy, it makes me feel sexy, and I just love singing it. Why do I feel like the intro sounds different? It sounds different, I feel. It probably doesn't, but... Why am I so nervous? It sounds way more mature, like the tone. I feel like it sounds so much more grown up. Like, I don't know if I'm just losing my mind, but it almost feels like more adult. I feel like I'm just there like really analysing this one. That was way more sassy. You've been out and about with some other girl. You ready? I feel like I'm gonna have to listen to that one over and over and over again to like condition myself, because I'm so used to hearing the old version, but that was so good. I feel like I can breathe now. I feel like I was suffocating waiting to listen to Style. It is strange for us fans to be listening to certain songs forever and then one day we listen to these new versions. I forget that 1989 is literally bang after banger. Out of the woods. I'm scared. Nice. Her voice is so like... Oh my gosh, it's exactly the same. The production. Night. It's really weird because her voice is more mature. It feels like she's genuinely like telling us a story. I love that she kept the like, looking at May, because you know like all the May memes when you're looking at the calendar and it's like, you're looking at May. Oh. If you get it, you get it. Again, smashed it. And I feel like she sounds so much angrier. I feel like in the original it was more like anxiety, like hoping to be out of the woods. This feels more angry. Next up, all you had to do was stay. I'm so excited. I feel like this feels really similar. Oh, the less oh, it's the little key words where you can hear the difference. Again, this feels so angry. I mean, as it should be, because like it is obviously an angry song, like all you had to do was stay. But maybe it's because again her vocals just sound more mature that it just feels like you can hear like the history. Oh, this is so good. It literally sounds like the same. Oh, so good. Literally so good. Shake It Off. Oh my god, I remember doing a dance routine with my high school best friend on our trampoline to Shake It Off. Again, like this album just so much nostalgia. Still got the high pitch. She kept the love. Oh, she kept the love. This is such a good re-recording. Like, oh my gosh, smashing it, like literally smashing it. I'm excited for the part that goes beat. It's still just as fun as well. Oh, it's so fun. This makes me want to cry because I'm just... I don't know why I'm crying Shake It Off. It's just so nostalgic. Like, that's what makes me so emotional. I'm just so proud. Like, we're so close to the end, guys. We literally have 2 albums left. Can you believe it? It's so funny hearing her voice now doing these little talk singing segments of her saying sick beats. I remember I used to think it was Helicon hair and I was like, what the hell's a Helicon? But now she's made that clearer now. Hella good. Shake. That shake had me shook. Did you hear that fake underneath? Again. Incredible. Next, I Wish You Would. Again, it's literally banger after banger. I always forget how good this album is until I listen to it as a collective. Oh my god, it feels quiet. Her new vocal sounds so good with this song. I feel like I'm just so mesmerized during this song because I feel like I'm hearing the lyrics for the first time. And the emotions are still there, which I love. Oh, her voice. Oh. And the production combined, like the chaotic energy. Oh my gosh, I actually really forget how much I love that song. And like I said, I feel like she's brought like a whole new like spotlight down for it. Next up, Bad Blood. But what is this theory about? Where is Kendrick Lamar? Like, where are you, baby? I feel like there's a second album. I believe in that whole theory. I don't know. It's actually really funny because that friend that I did the dance routine to Shake It Off with on my trampoline was the same girl I sang Bad Blood about. I don't know who I thought I was, but I was going through stuff. Oh my gosh, this sounds cool. Like, I feel like I'm hearing like the production so much more, and that's needed for like this type of song that's like boom, boom, boom. That wasn't even the right beat, but like, you know, it's like I'm trying to do. Her voice is replicating that energy that I need in Bad Blood. This alone makes me feel fine about Reputation, because oh my gosh, I really feel like she's got her emotions in this one. I love it. Ooh, this is weird because she's probably thinking about completely different people this time, but I love it because I think that's where so much of like the anger is coming from. Sassiness! Just don't. This part sounds sadder, like it's softer. I'm clapping again, guys. That was so cool. Like, I loved that. And like I said, it really validates that we're gonna be fine with Reputation. I know some people were scared. I was scared too. We're gonna be fine. I'm actually gonna skip Wildest Dreams just because I have heard it so many times now, because obviously she released it early. Same with This Love. It's still beautiful. And I think I actually prefer this version. How You Get the Girl. It's super clear. How You Get the Girl is probably, I don't wanna die, my least favorite on 1989. So I am really excited to hear if this part maybe changes my mind. When I say least favorite, it's not the fact that I don't like it. I love the song. I just think I prefer all the other ones in comparison. And yeah, I know, even like Shake It Off and stuff, but again, that's just my nostalgia that I've got attached to it. This sounds identical. Maybe it's because I don't listen to it as much because it's not one of my favorites, but for me it sounds like the same. So please correct me if I'm wrong, because I probably am. Oh, the little yeah. Oh, she's, that whole segment, mwah, beautiful. That background was so sick. That's what I love. The production is just like vamped up. Next up is This Love. Again, not gonna play it because I've heard it before. Absolutely beautiful. I Know Places. Ugh, I love this song so much. I say that with every song, but it's like Reputation before Reputation was Reputation. Perfect. This is fantastic. I love this already so much. Yes. Oh, that part, Time, and then like the almost silence sounded so good. Yes! That sounded so good. I gotta play that again. Okay, guys, I agree. She needs to do a rock album so desperately. What? The production underneath. Oh, giving me chills. That was like a whole experience. That was a movie. Again, we're clapping. I need to just do a clap actually for every single one we've had so far. Clean. This is such a sad song, actually. We've had so many hype songs. Okay, that's the thing. All the other songs, right, have been hype with a sad undertones. This one's just straight sad. Oh my god, literally getting goosebumps. Oh, wow. When she does these slower songs, that's when you can really hear how soft her voice is. Her singing about Lost the War versus Midnight's We Survived the Great War. It must be so weird singing it now. That came part. Oh, that part was incredible. I keep getting chilled. I don't know why. I'm so intrigued by this next part to see what it sounds like. I love that the production like fades into the background when she said that part, where so you can like really hear what she was saying. The backing is so much more clear in that part. Oh, I love that. That was so, so good. And still just as incredibly gut-wrenching and sad. Next up we have Wonderland, which I don't even want to say it. You guys are going to hate me. There's probably been like 20 songs now where I've just been like, oh my god, I love it. Oh, we're already on track 14, so that's not possible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very excited. Oh, I feel like I am in Wonderland. Oh, I love how she's delivering these lines. Sorry? Literally, where the hell did that come from? Like, where did that even come from? I'm 42 seconds in and I'm already gonna say that I think I prefer this more than the original. Even the production, like oh, I'm loving this. I can't even explain to you guys how much I love this. I love that she knows which songs she needs to keep almost exactly the same and which ones need that little amp up. And exciting. I also love with this album how she really balances out like the fun songs and then the slower songs. Oh. Yes. Wow. Again, that was sorry, I'm doing weak claps and I'm trying to talk quietly because it is early morning, but wow. I'm just gonna have a quick wee break because You Were in Love is next and the pressure is real because I was hoping to play this on my first dance on my wedding day. So if this doesn't hit, I'm not gonna be happy. I know everyone was really scared about her lack of sassiness, potentially reputation, and then obviously that's just been confirmed that she's able to do that with Bad Blood. But now also with love songs, you can tell that she's still got it. I feel like all I'm doing is awing through this, but like it sounds so similar that like there's nothing to add except that like it is still just as beautiful as it was before. Oh, the R-ing. The R-ing in the background I feel like kind of goes unnoticed, and again I think I'm focusing on the production more this time. I actually love that song so much. Final song of 1989 until the Vault tracks is New Romantics. Now again, a lot of pressure on this song, obviously. Ooh. 4. There are just some songs where like these vocals just suit the song so much. Oh, I love how like American it is as well. I love that she knows like the little things that we like cling on to, like that we love to sing. You can just hear a smile. It's cool because even though I said it's so good how much this song suits her voice, she also captures like the youthfulness of this song. Or like the sparkling sounds in the background. I feel like the I swear it sounds way younger. And that the best people in life are free, like that ending just felt so different because that was like the last song on her 1989 album and it is now free for us to listen to. Like the birds in the t-shirt and how they're now free and around her, and she's now smiling versus the previous album cover where she wasn't smiling because she was insecure of her smile. And I just feel like she genuinely does seem so much more free, and the album cover suits that. She looks so much more free, she looks so much happier, and I'm so glad she's really living out this 1989 era again, especially because I feel like she's been seen so much on the streets recently. Everyone's talking about what she's wearing, her friends, who she's with, her dating life, and that captures 1989 so well. So it's really funny how she literally is almost replicating that, obviously without all the bad stuff. Okay, next we have the vault tracks, and the first one is Slut, which is like slut with an exclamation mark. I feel like it's gonna be sad, and even though lots of people are saying, oh, I think maybe she's like tricking us and it's actually going to be really upbeat and hype, which I completely understand that perspective, especially for 1989, I still feel like, though, in my heart, not in my gut, but in my heart, I feel like it's gonna be sad. This is such a weird intro. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the lyrics up, guys, I'm sorry, because that sounded like Flamingo Pink, and I need to make sure that's correct. Flamingo Pink. I was right. Aquamarine. Oh my gosh, these are the things she was writing and posting on her Instagram story. I'll pay the price you won't. This is so cool. I love how it's like linking in with like clink clink of being at parties, being this young as art. Like, to be in your 20s, you really have to capitalize on that. And I know that sounds really sick and twisted, but it does feel like as a woman there's so much pressure. You have to make the most of your youth. You have to make the most of how you look now. In terms of it being art, to be this young is the fact that like everyone just likes to stare and admire and look at you like your property, like something that's been created for an audience to see, when that's just not true. It's like she's saying how she feels about this guy. She doesn't care what anyone has to say. She just wants to get encapsulated in the moment with him. The sticks and stones they throw froze mid-air. That's such a cool line. Everyone wants him, that was my cry. Sorry, I keep pausing on every single lyric, but it's so cool, like this idea. This has to be about Harry, surely. But the idea that everyone wants him, but you're so lost in the moment that you don't care about everyone else. You know that everyone's gonna call you a slut shame you for being with who you want to be with. The wrong place at the right time. The way she says it might as well be worth it for once, as if this happens with every man she is ever with. So she's like, this time it'll be worth it. Oh, I love that. But you're going to do it anyway. That type of like passionate, lustful love. I don't care what the world has to say. Like, I just want to be with you right now in this moment so badly that they can call me a slut, they can call me this, they can call me that. And we know that it's wrong, so that's also right. I actually really love this approach because it's like she's saying, it doesn't matter what they say about you. Like, if you want to be with this person, you want to be lost in this moment, then let yourself fall in love and wear your heart on your sleeve like the same way that she does. Oh, I just love like this whole idea of sacrifice. It feels so like sexy as well, being drunk in love with someone. I really like this song. It was not what I was expecting at all, but I just love this whole concept of like, just do it anyway. Say Don't Go. I don't know what sound it's gonna have, but I feel like it's gonna have the vibe. There's not enough communication going on in the relationship. Oh my gosh. Oh, I like this because it's gone left like from Slut where like just do it anyway, and then it's this where it's like I've known this is gonna mess up from the start and I took that risk. Oh my gosh, the idea of like walking out the door and you're just like stuck halfway, because it's like, if you tell me not to go then I will stay. Oh wow. No, your silence has me screaming. It's crazy, like the idea of begging someone to tell you not to leave. Like, what? It's not fair. Oh. And I'm yours, but you're not mine. Oh my gosh, it's unrequited love. Why is she begging you to beg her to stay? It's like when a girl says to her boyfriend, can you get me flowers? And he gets her flowers. And then you're like, oh, he got me flowers. And it's like, yeah, but really you asked for it. Like, he didn't do it on his own accord. I love how like it was like say don't go, like she's actually saying don't go like in the background. Oh my gosh, I literally had to pause because oh my gosh, it actually, it's like breaking my heart. Like I would stay forever. I know I keep mentioning, but like I would stay forever if you say don't go. That was heartbreaking. I feel like it's weird because we've got like a proper insight into that era as well. Because as much as obviously we have like Out of the Woods and all we have to do is stay, I feel like this really is like unpacking like this unrequited love, because like you wouldn't know. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for her saying this now. Okay, next is Now That We Don't Talk. It's weird because it's like very short. Oh, more of the poppy vibe. Yeah, I've noticed these songs actually are like a lot more slower versus like the whole album.
I heard from everybody, you part the crowd like the Red Sea, don't even get me started.
What? What? Just like, don't even get me started on how many people are obsessed with you. Like, I don't even want to talk about it right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love. Oh my gosh, the way she delivered that line, Now That We Don't Talk. We're trying lives on.
Didn't have to change, but I guess I don't gotta say.
Now That We Don't Talk. Oh, it's so devastating when there's someone that's so significant to you in your life and then just suddenly they're just not a person in your life anymore, and it's like you want to tell them don't change, stay the way you are. When you see all these little changes in someone that you knew so well and you're not part of those changes anymore, you're not part of that new journey. That is crazy because it reminds me of Conan Gray. It's like, I can't be your friend, can't be your lover. He was already leaving the relationship and she was the one that had to end it because she knew it wasn't going to go anywhere between them. And that's why she's the one that's walking out the door and say don't go. With important men who think important thoughts. I actually love that so much. I love it when she does like the sad upbeat songs. Like if you actually stripped it back, it's really depressing. Next up is Suburban Legends.
Numbers in my peripheral vision.
She was like, side eye.
Magnetic, it was almost obnoxious.
Oh, I love how like these vault tracks are really like linking into each other. You know those types of relationships you get into when you just know that it's not gonna work and you get yourself into it anyway, and like you're kissing them and you're like, this is gonna hurt when this ends. I love that. I didn't come here to make friends. Not him saying they're gonna get back together. I just feel like these songs are still so catchy. Like even though they're a lot slower paced, you can see the 1989 feel, like the da, 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 da.
My own heart, 'cause you were too polite to do it.
This is what I'm saying, like she was the one that had to walk away because she couldn't do it anymore. Wow, I feel like you can feel so much of the hurt in these vault tracks. This feels more painful than the actual like album itself. And then finally, Is It Over Now? I feel like it's again just gonna have the same vibe of the pain. I'm wondering like maybe like when is she gonna get out of the relationship, or like has she finally moved on? Like, ooh, I love this sound. It sounds familiar.
I slept all alone. I see your profile in your story, called you a lying traitor.
You dream of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor.
Something greater, baby, was it over when she laid down on your couch?
What?
Oh, you were your dream as you passed out.
Oh my god.
Red light, white snow, blue dress on a bow.
Oh my gosh. This is literally like Out of the Woods.
New girl is my clone.
Your new girl is my clone. Oh my god, that is so true. At least I had the decency to keep it out of sight. This is actually insane. But no. And again, longing for him to just say something, literally anything. This is like the song You're Losing Me. If she's got blue eyes, you'll probably date her. I didn't realise Harry hurt her this hard. I mean, maybe it's not about Harry. But what the hell? That is actually crazy. That is actually crazy. The but no slaps so hard. I think that's my favorite of the vault tracks. It's probably going to change and fluctuate because we need to keep listening to stuff over and over again. But first of all, I didn't realize how hurt she was. Like, out of the woods style, I was not getting that energy. Even all we had to do was stay, and I wish you would. Like, actually, to be fair now, I actually did the lyrics. See, it gets masked by the poppy sound. Then as soon as you've got vault tracks where they don't have as much pop in them, and you're actually like reading the, like, you know, when you read the lyrics at the same time as listening to it, then you're like, oh, wait a damn minute, like, this is what she was feeling. But yeah, oh my gosh, incredible. She's absolutely smashed it. Maybe I will be seeing you guys again because I will be reacting to it potentially as like an album if there's another album of 1989. But apart from that, I am so proud of her. I'm so proud of this album. I'm so proud that she's proud of this album. I'm just proud overall. I can't believe she's completely recreated what 1989 is. I'm so glad that she's experiencing 1989 in this chapter of her life because she so deserves it. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the album. Please comment below what your favourite vault track is. I'm so intrigued. And I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.